Hello, everybody. Coming to you from warm and sunny Fairmont, West Virginia. The weather here is just glorious today. It's supposed to get close to 80. I believe that's 30 degrees Celsius. The problem is tomorrow it's supposed to snow again. It's just the weirdest weather. Uh, so I'd like to continue my birthday confessionals. And one of my subscribers brought up the question about why I don't drive or if I've ever driven, and that made me think about what to talk about next. And that was my marriage, probably. Uh, what can I say other than it was an average marriage until things started to go wrong? I was working a lot, and so to take up for this gap of loneliness, I see this now. I didn't see it at the time. My wife started to just compulsively shop and spend more, which caused me to have to get a second job, and which made the problem even worse. And I was spending what little bit of free time I had completely with my daughter, and I hardly paid attention to her at all. So I'm blaming her for me having to work, and she's blaming me for not giving her enough time. Or she's never said this, but I'm just taking a guess. Till it got to the point that I had us all caught up in our bills. And one day I came home from work and there was a nice dainty piece of rope with 2 pieces of whole garlic on the ends. A nice decorative piece for the Frigidaire. The garlics were wrapped in orange and red plastic. Looked really nice, and I asked her, well, where did you get that? And she said, well, I got it at Michael's, I think it was. And I asked her, oh, really? It's nice. How much did it cost? $5, $6? And she said, no, it cost $95. And I completely lost it. I completely lost my nut and went crazy, and I can see where she might have believed that I was going to hurt her. And you know what? In reality, I don't know what I was going to do. I just knew I had enough. I couldn't take it anymore. I was getting 4 hours sleep a night, and I don't want to make excuses for my behavior. And I was still in the service. Plus, I had another full-time job as the assistant head of security at a hotel. And I had waited for that day to, be able to quit one of these jobs or to at least take it down to part-time. And, well, I lost my temper, probably my sanity for a little bit. And I took this decorative piece of garlic and threw it. Where I threw it, I have no idea. All I know is I threw it as hard as I could. And I was told, and I have no reason not to believe, that I was like growling like a lion or a tiger or something. And now, this is the part that's a little difficult to tell. I was told that I pushed my wife. However, she did admit that it was me trying to get her out of the way and she was blocking it. However, it's still something I'm not proud of. At which time she grabbed a baseball bat and hit me in the back of the head. Knocked me cold. I mean, completely cold. And, yeah. She'd fractured the back of my skull. And That's when I was told that there was a high chance that when I'm under stressful situations, I could take a seizure, even though I've only taken a seizure when they've tested me for taking seizures. You know, they put you under these bright strobe lights. And yes, I do seizure when I get tested. And so they said I no longer could drive. After this, I got out of the hospital and I thought about trying to get marriage counseling, but I just didn't have any more strength left anymore. It was a terrible thing to be away from my daughter and everything for so long until I moved back to the East Coast near her. But I didn't miss my wife. I didn't miss her. I'm not a very good person for this. I understand that she was trying to make up for her inadequacies, just as I was trying to make up for our financial inadequacies. And I don't blame her for anything. I know this might sound like I'm making her out to be the bad guy, but I was showing her very little time. I'm surprised she didn't have an affair. And this was never the problem. Nobody was ever suspected of having an affair. It was just completely over financial reasons. And the point that going 16 hours a day for a year and a half, I didn't have any more energy left in the tank, emotionally or physically. So this is what happened to my marriage, and this is why I can't drive anymore. I think, however, though, I'm going to sneak up to the state of Pennsylvania and keep my mouth shut and get my driver's license soon. We'll see what happens with that. So, to everybody out there, please ask whatever questions you like of me. Any suggestions of anything you want to hear about or see. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please, if you have a few pennies, donate to my channel. YouTube is not giving me anything. If you enjoy my content, that is. Have a super day, and I'll be back soon with another video.